What's happening, YouTube? Welcome back to EB Unboxes. Today on EB Unboxes, we're taking a look at a new product developed by Hasbro in part with Nintendo. This is Monopoly Gamer. Now, Monopoly Gamer is kind of a Mario Kart spin on a classic Monopoly game. There's a couple different rules, there's an actual end game, and it's a little bit simplified to make it easier for all ages to play. Now, like I said, it is based on Mario, so you have four main characters. You've got Mario, you have Peach, you've got Toad, and you have Luigi as your starting characters. But let's go ahead and get into this and really take apart what is inside the box. So I've opened up the box and I've got all the content out in front of me, and the first thing I want to take a look at is the game board itself. Now, this game board is a little bit different than traditional Mario. They've reduced the amount of properties, they took away the railroads, they took away the chance cards, but they added in a bunch of content that's related to the Mario Kart universe. So first of all of the property spots are related to racetracks in Mario Kart 8. There's also race cards rather than chance cards. Rather than railroads, you have different power-up and spots that you can land on, such as a speed burst, a question mark die, or a superstar ability. So with all those different rules, it's good to take a look at the rulebook. So when I went through the rulebook, taking a look at all the rules, understanding the game, what I did find is on the back of the rulebook, you can actually collect different characters. So rather than the four characters that you start out with, you can collect Bowser, Shy Guy, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, Rosalina, and Metal Mario. And with that, each of them come with their own special ability. So just taking a look at the game pieces here, they do have little carts, which is pretty cute. And I like the style of them. They're a good weight. And then on top of that, they each come with their own character cards. So you've got four cards here, obviously with the characters on the back, but on the front you have your super abilities. So for example, Luigi's superstar ability. So if he lands on the superstar, you may move to the least expensive unowned property and buy it or auction it. So each of these have a different ability if you land on that, so it's a fun little add. And then the other thing is your power-up boost. So for example, Luigi's power-up is place a banana on one of your own properties. So when you're rolling the die, unlike traditional Mario where you have two number die, you have one number die from 1 to 6, and then the other one is a power-up die. So you've got a blue shell, green shell, some coins, a lightning bolt, and a banana on the back. So if you roll and land your power-up, so for example, Luigi rolls a banana, he can use his special ability, which drops a banana on his property, which basically stops somebody there. If they're going to be able to pass it, they have to stop there on their turn. The next thing is informational cards. This just speeds up the game. Basically, there's 4 informational cards that you can put in front of each player, because this game does play from 1 to 4. I shouldn't say 1, 2 to 4 players. And then on the back of it, it has the different power-up abilities, which is nice too, just to speed up the game a little bit. The next thing is the race cards. So how this game works is there is actually an endpoint. As you're going around the board, you're collecting coins, you're buying properties that earn you points, and you're racing. Every time you pass go, a race starts, and anyone can enter it. They can pay coins to enter it, so if they have the coins, they can buy in, and if they win, they get certain things. So for example, if you win a certain race, for example, first place, take the least expensive unowned property. Second place, collects 3 coins from the bank. And third place, toss a green shell. So that's kind of a cool thing as well, because once these races end, once you've gone around the board and 8 races have started, that's when the game ends. And then it's whoever has the most points wins. So these here are the coins. So you've got the 1 coins, you've got the 5 coins, and then you've got some bananas that you can drop around the board. So that's kind of your point system, rather than having, I just poked one out. Rather than having bills up to like 500 or 1,000, whatever Monopoly is, I think it's 500, you have coins of 1 to 5. So it makes it a little, or 1 and 5, that makes it a little bit more simple. And then the last thing is, I just want to show off, these are the property cards that you have. The property cards represent 1 on each of the boards, so you're going to lay them out beside it, and people can buy them, trade them, auction them, sell them, whatever it may be, in order to stay afloat during the game. You get the properties, which is a nice feature as well. Alright guys, well this wraps up this week's EB Unboxes of the Monopoly Gamer Mario Kart Edition. But before you take off, be sure to subscribe and like this video. If you have any questions, share it in the comment section below. The game does recommend ages 8 and above play. I recommend reading the rule books before you play, just because it's a little bit different than regular Monopoly, and there are a couple more rules just so you experience it to the fullest. Those are the recommendations. And if you want to pick it up, we are first to market in store at EB Games or online at ebgames.ca. A link will be posted in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time on EB Unboxes.